Hello, I'm so sorry this is late, but I've actually had another pretty big week on. I wasn't feeling well Sunday. I was supposed to edit this on Sunday, but I just felt really off. I was editing something in this channel. I'm not feeling great. So yeah, so that's why this is a little bit late, but I'm so sorry for that. But yes, but anyway, we are going to talk what's next for our little Chipmunk since there is no 2015 show anymore. We're going to discuss what's next for the Chipmunks, and I have some pretty good ideas myself, as well. Now, what was I gonna say? Now, Alvin Chipmunks, like I said before, is not continuing with the CGI series as well. So that's been cancelled out. That's been ruled out. Some people said, just because, like I said before, just because an old article says it doesn't mean it's true. And sometimes, when it comes to big projects, sometimes they cancel it or shelve it at the last second or minute, as movie productions do as well. So we are all alluding to now in Alvin and Chipmunks 5. That's what we're all alluding to now. So we'll see what happens with that. They are a very small company, so they'll have to go to a big studio to do Alvin and Chipmunks 5, Disney. Since although I did heard Disney is getting rid of some of their 20th Century Fox movies, so is Alvin and Chipmunks involved in that? I don't know, but we'll see what happens. So yes. So anyway, someone said a multiverse movie. When I put up the tease, because I usually like to put teasers of images up, I did a teaser, so I said, what about multiverse movie? That's a good idea, I'm not denying that, but the only problem is, how would they do it? Like I said before, they're a small company, and they're the last solo company left, as well, as I've heard from other videos as well. So yeah, so a multiverse movie is a good idea, but like, how could they do that? Because they did because they try to do that with the because they try to do that with the Moncast. Like they've already kind of done that in the Moncast. I'm not sure if the Moncast is linked to them, but they've already done that called Multiverse, and that's a spoof on Multiverse of the Madness. And I heard that movie was terrible as well, very awful movie as well. So I'm not sure if the multiverse movie is a good idea. I know people want a multiverse movie to see all the iterations of Chipmunks, but you gotta remember, like the 80s versions of the Chipmunks are so different to the CGI films and the series. And I'm not sure if I want to see a series. And I'm not sure when to see the 2015 versions come back, because I'm like, oh, they're very cringy. Like, and also too, I think the CGI films, Chipmunks are more smaller than the 2015 show as well, and also the 80s. So how would that work? I'm not sure. But it's a good idea, but it's a very good idea, but I'm not in for a multiverse movie at all. If it was a multiverse of superheroes, then I'll be up for it. But Chipmunks, our Chipmunks is not a superhero group. They're more of a musician group as well. So, yes. So saying that, so what's next for Alvin Chipmunks? Like, I try to figure out this off my head. There's not really a lot of ideas that come to mind because it's so limited on what they do. But if I was to say what would be the thing that gets me the most, it would have to be something like they did like something back in the 80s when they went back in time, and it also did another version of that back to Days Future as well. They kind of did that back in time future feed. I think it's a good idea, but considering they've already done it already, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to tamper with things you already done with. We want a new, fresh idea. We want something new from these guys. So we'll see what they come up with. But yeah, back in time could probably work because it's back in time. You see the past, and if you see the 80s episode, it's them in their 60s selves, and I thought that was a really cool idea, and they go in the time machine and stuff like that. So that could be a possibility as well. But like I said, they're already tampered with that, so we want something new as well, a new idea as well. But also, in the CGI series, not the films, in the CGI series, they kind of tested that pool already with, there's an early episode at the end, I think it's finale of season 2 of Alvin and the Chipmunks, where Simon does this, I know it's supposed to be a photo booth, it looks like a time machine. Why couldn't you just call it a time machine? And it's kind of like a really milked in plot, if you get what I mean. Like, it's not really, it's weird. So he makes this photo booth, and all the Chipmunks think he's gone back in time, so they have to go and save him. But it's a photo booth, so I'm like, can't you just make it a time machine and they go back in time? It doesn't make any sense. So they tamper with that, but not that extent as we like it. Like I said, CGI series is not holding up to today as well. So we'll see what they come with. I've got a couple ideas myself. We do want more of something, so let me just get that on screen right now. Okay, there you go. It took me a while. Okay, so what do you want? I want more music because they are a City Chipmunk trio, and also their City Chipmunks, and music is a big part of their, movies and genre as well. So I like more of that, more singing as well. That's also connected to music because we want more singing. Because when they sing, they're like, oh my god, it's so perfect harmony. You know, when someone sings, they're like, oh my god, that's so good. We want more of that. Okay, so more music, more singing, more adventures for sure. You got that really mischievous character Alvin. You gotta put him in some risky stuff as well. Like you gotta put him in like more dangerous situations that the Chipmunks and Chipmunks can't escape from as well. More mischief, like I said before, you got Alvin, who's a really mischievous character as well. So more mischief as well. It doesn't have to basically be Alvin. I know Alvin's a mischievous one, but what happens if Brittany was mischievous? That could be an interesting story. You got to tamper with different things, and I think they're worried to do that. So they're gonna stand their rise a little bit more. More fun. We want more fun. Unfortunately, the CGI series and the films, even though they have more fun, even though they have lots of fun in it, it's very like boring for us to watch because we're watching like, oh, this is supposed to be more fun, not like this. Because we watch shows like, oh, this was terrible, this was awful. It's like watching a movie for the first time, like, oh, this is terrible, this is awful. But you want to be pulled into that world and like, oh, cool, that's a fun movie. Oh, that was so much fun. I love this. So we want that reaction as well. And also more daring and risk as well. We want more of that as well. So we'll see what the come up with. So what do you think? What do you think the Chipmunks should do next? Let me know in the comments, guys. I know you guys like to have your opinions down below. I might not be able to get to every single one of your comments as well. You should see the ones for my season 6 of Alvin and Chipmunks as well. Oh, lots of comments. I can't keep up, guys. So let me know in the comments, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to the video. Also, you can follow me on Instagram.